My next guest appeared in the film Murder at 1600 and also plays the voice of Disney's Hercules. Now, starting this Friday, you can see him in the new NBC series Trinity. Please welcome Tate Donovan. Thanks for coming.
Oh, it's the least I could do.
The very least you could do is come here.
The very least that I could do.
If you could give us some cash, that would sweeten the pot a little bit.
Like I said, it's the least that I could do.
Very least you could do.
Up here.
You know, of course, everyone knows you did the voice of Hercules in the big movie. Now you're doing the TV show.
Right. Yeah.
Is that? I have no idea what the voiceover world is like. Doing the voices. Is it you with the other actors in a room?
It's very lonely and kind of sad. Mm-hmm. And thank God, actually, there are no other actors there, because you'd make a fool of yourself, and you and the microphone, and you have to imagine these giant monsters about to eat you or something like that, and you got some assistant who's like, Hercules, I will crush you now.
Wait,
and you're supposed to react to that.
So there's not even an actor there reading that.
No,
it's
no,
just,
you get nothing. No.
Do you ever see any other actors when you're doing one of those kinds of?
Just when you're coming and going. Like you see some of the. I saw Danny DeVito once. He was interesting.
Why? what happened?
No. He was very funny. I had to do. This is for the film. I had to do this really vulnerable love scene where Meg dies in my arms and I'm crying and I have to tell her that I loved her and I love her and please come back to life. And it's like my most vulnerable moment. And Danny DeVito sort of hung around in the studio back there and it's just like having your older brother. You have to be like vulnerable in front of him. It was just so embarrassing. And so I did one take and I'm trying to muster up the sensitivity of it all. And he takes the microphone and he goes, that was good, Tate, but next time, grab your...
Nice motivational acting tip.
Thanks. Thanks, Mr. DeVito. So I'm gonna try it tonight.
Try it, yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. That's why I've got the desk. Now, no problems here. The tabloids, I read about you in the tabloids, and the latest tabloid story on you says that you desperately want to meet and settle down with a nice Irish girl. Is this any truth to this at all?
Not, no. I mean, well, sure. I'll settle with somebody, but I think it was my father wanted me to do that. Right? Wasn't it my father?
Yeah. It said your dad wants you to meet like a nice girl from Ireland and settle down.
That's totally not true.
Why?
My father is obsessed with melanin in skin. Mm-hmm. And he and I are like the whitest people on the planet. And
I beg to differ. I think I'm in there. I'm in there too. Are you 100% Irish?
Yeah, 100%.
See, that's the same deal with me, we're meant to live in a bog somewhere.
I actually went to a dermatologist who had to take something off my body, and I was on my stomach and he was removing something from my behind, and he actually jumped back, and he was disturbed, and he was like, "You have an extreme lack of solar exposure." And I have like the whitest. I mean, they don't like solar exposure, and he was like appalled how white my butt actually was.
I think I should visit this man. I could provide light in caves with my ass. I could. If I'm never lost, like. If I'm ever spelunking and we're lost, I'll just drop my pants and be like, "Whoa, there's the way right there." So you want to actually, that's your dad's obsession.
My dad wants me to marry someone of Mediterranean blood, somebody very dark.
Right.
Just so, we're not...
Right, you got it, because we can't go on this...
Yeah.
Exactly, right, because people can't be on the planet Earth like this. It's just not healthy,
Not attractive, I'll
No,
say that.
Hey, watch it. Depressing me now. You're a serious fiddle player. I understand. You actually play with a pretty traditional Irish folk band, is that right?
Yeah, traditional Irish band. I used to when I was in L.A. Every Thursday night, played at a little pub, and I play fiddle. And I wouldn't consider myself a serious fiddle player.
Would you guys play in kind of an Irish pub? Was that the idea?
Run-down It's called Molly Malone's, and every Thursday night it was like a sort of blue-collar pub.
Because you know, an Irish bar, you know, you just gotta watch
tough.
out. Some tough characters can wander into there.
I remember one night I turned off. You know, there's a lot of patriotic songs, you know, that you know the Irish are connected to, and I you know, was doing a sound check and I wasn't thinking. I just turned off this really patriotic song, and this like dock worker of a guy was like, "Did you turn off my song?" And I was like, "Oh, we're just doing a sound check. We'll put it right back on." And this guy wanted to kill me. I mean,
right.
And I don't know if you know what it's like to like have to play the violin in front of somebody who's like glaring at you from a bar.
Yeah, I'm picturing you now. You know, that's not a tough. You can't be very tough with,
no,
with a fiddle in your hand.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll kill you too.
It was a very vulnerable experience.
Now, Trinity, you could probably draw on some of Trinity is a show about an Irish family.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. About a big Irish Catholic family here in New York City. And yeah, I play the oldest brother, and I'm the youngest of 6, but pretty much the same idea, yeah.
So you can draw on some of your Irish experience, I would think.
I draw. I educate, as it's called.
Right, yeah. So basically, it's you guys all yell.
Sorry.
That's all right, don't worry.
No.
I'm going to let it go. No, but I've always wanted to see an accurate Irish family depicted on TV.
Like one that like just clobbers each other.
They're just slapping each other. Hey, no, you, hey. You know, that's what I want to see pretty much happen.
Okay, actually, you see quite a bit of that. We're playing basketball, we're smacking each other. I think it's actually pretty accurate. The only thing that's not accurate is, in at least in my family, when there's major tragedies or, you know, just horrible, embarrassing, you know, dysfunctions, we all joke about it.
Right.
It's like never actually talk about it.
Right.
You know.
Irish people don't discuss what they're feeling. That's the last thing we do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
You just got to make a crack about it or tease somebody about it. And in this, we sort of try to deal with it a little bit because, you know.
Well, it's like, well, you know, when I was growing up, there were Irish. We'd go to Irish wakes are famous, but we would go to wakes, and there's a dead person in the room in a coffin, and everyone's like just going. And even as a kid, I was like, this isn't right, you know. Let's have a little real emotion here first. Trinity on NBC. It premieres tomorrow at 9:00 p.m. And best of luck with that. Thanks. And Disney's Hercules. Check your local listings. But Tate, thanks a lot for coming by.
Oh,
always good to have you here. Tate Donovan. We'll take a break and we'll come back. Ken Rogerson, very funny guy, is going to be here.